things could get really great or really awful here. Normally, this is our Drunk Enough segment.
We're trying something new.
We're trying something new because a lot of people have asked for something new, and maybe we aren't good consumer psychologists, but we're about to find out.
Yeah.
So, Caleb, what are we doing?
We're doing a snippet of adventure.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, if you're listening to us, more than likely at this point, you were into the RPPR and the role-playing fan base. You don't have to be, and if you're not,
I'm not.
Thank you so much for being here. Spencer is defo not.
Defo.
So we're going to give him a bit of an education in the spirit of Dan Harbin and Adventure Zone and all those motherfuckers biting our RPPR style.
Yep.
Producer Ross is saying what up. We are going to try a little snippet of RPG Adventure and really give you the bait and switch, Spencer, because I know I didn't bring up the fact that I'd ever played an RPG until like at least 4 years in a relationship with Sarah.
Right.
I didn't start writing that shit and get on podcasts until like 6.
Yeah.
You had to make sure the hook was set deep before you let that in.
Yeah.
But Brandy and you are married.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just get into
She's not
it.
going anywhere.
Yeah. She ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
You can just get deep into the nerdiness.
As I understand the draconian laws of Missouri, I technically own her now. So, no, we're pretty good here. Yeah.
New executive order.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, it's really a matter of time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So, we're at a snippet adventure. We're going to try and play an RPG in snippets. And we are going to use Old School Hack, which is a hack of the Red Box hack by Kieran Robinson. It's a solid rules light system that I'm going to make rules lightier.
Even better.
And we might just make it through character creation day. I don't know if we're even going to get started because I definitely didn't write an adventure before we started talking. But
Well, maybe, the great thing about RPGs is that they're collaborative. You can get player input and kind of
we're going to build it together.
Yeah, we're going to build it
as
together. So,
friends.
Spencer, before we get to anything, have you thought about what kind of quest you would like to partake in a world of fantasy high adventure?
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Okay. I couldn't be more of a blank slate on this.
Okay.
You're right.
So there's no
Tabla rasa.
there's no you don't envision taking an artifact to somewhere or something like that. Okay,
Now, what
All
I
right.
said in our group chat is I gave you all of the classes, and my favorite part about Old School Hack is that of the classes, 4 are jobs and 3 are races.
Right. Yeah.
You could be fighter, magic user, cleric, thief, or dwarf, elf, goblin.
Yep.
Pure first edition D&D.
Right.
Conflating the two. So what do you got?
So I am going to go magic user. I thought long and hard about this, and I thought when I played Diablo, I was a barbarian. Do I want to be a fighter? And I thought, you know what, man? I don't want to be a fighter. I want to be a fucking
happened.
magic
I
user.
just gave you the magic user.
Caleb just gave me the
Sheet.
magic user sheet.
So that was step 1 of creating your
Adventuring
character.
goals listed at the top. This sounds like some goddamn strategic planning.
Yeah, you're into it.
This is a formal adventure.
But now we got to do step 1 for producer Ross. So
Yeah.
producer Ross, what is your class/race?
Okay, so back in adventuring college, I enrolled as a goblin, and I got about halfway through the curriculum, and I wasn't really feeling it. The whole caverns and giant riding wolf, riding classes, it just wasn't me. So I switched to elf. I transferred to elf, and now I'm an elf.
I feel like I've already lost this game. So I don't know how one loses this game, but I'm certain that I have. So that's good news.
All right.
Cool.
I feel like already this is going to take a Goofus and Gallant approach, and I'm into it.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
just want to lean in.
Just the gallant.
Right.
I couldn't tell you.
I just said magic user.
I couldn't tell you. So on your character sheet, you need to write your inherent ability, which is on your class sheet that I just yanked out of the stapled sheet and gave to you. What's your inherent ability as a magic user, Spencer?
Okay, so are these the available talents to me?
No. You're
Top left. It says inherent.
top left. Inherent.
Jesus H, people. I see the mystical veil touch. I see
there it is.
the mystical forces at work, where other users of magic have left their mark, or their spells are in effect, or were within the last day or two. Not only that, You can leave your magical mark on any wall or object, visible only to people whom you feel would need to see it.
So you're a magical dog.
This sounds
you
like-
can piss on a magic tree and let everyone know that you are the magic person.
Yeah,
who did it.
I'm not crazy about this. Kind of sounds like some odd Pee Wee Herman in a dark theater.
Well,
thing,
I mean,
but I'm
go
letting
on to it.
yeah.
What's your limitation?
I'm power hungry. Obvi, you wouldn't have the knowledge you have if you weren't ruthlessly passionate about being able to control stuff. That's literally a sentence that's written here about being able to control stuff. My God, use a fucking thesaurus. Someday, time and space will change at your whim. Oh, you had whim, but you couldn't get around stuff. And who knows how that will affect you.
Hey, man, give it a break. All
Hey,
right,
hey.
it's a hack.
Yeah.
It's a minimal fucking space,
Right.
and we're gonna make it more minimal, even
Less
still.
maximal.
So while you're dealing that, write down your inherent and your limitation on your character sheet, which I just gave you. You need to write it down in pencil.
Where do these things even go?
They go where it says it goes. There's
Oh.
going to be a label.
Good, Caleb. Very helpful. I can see now why you're such a sought-after game master.
Ross, what's your inherent?
Write it where it goes.
My inherent ability is pointed awareness. I have a really good sense of pointless paintings. I know where they are. I can detect them in a museum. No. Okay. I have a sense of the world around me that seems almost unnatural. I get to increase my starting awareness bonus by 1, and my initiative rolls you make are improved by 2. So I'm aware of things. Pointedly
Fancy.
so.
Being aware is
Pointedly.
fancy.
Pointedly.
Fucking damn.
Yeah. I can't emphasize the pointedness enough.
Well, this is definitely not something to try to figure out while drunk. So, yeah, going well. Good.
We're going great.
Caleb had to literally point out the box I was supposed to write in.
Hey, this is no more fucking complex than the NCAA March Madness shit you just walked
All right,
us through.
I get it. I get it.
So, character sheet. We're going to roll our attributes.
Do we need character names? Is this a thing?
We're getting
yeah.
there. We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there. Your character sheet, you begin rolling attributes randomly. So here's the thing. You could be a shitty magic user. Of
course I could.
Let's see how it goes. So we're going to go through it. Brawn, how strong are you as a magic user?
What am I rolling? 2?
You're rolling 2d10.
Okay, that's a D100, I think, so that's not going to work.
No, 2d10, yeah.
Okay, got it. I am a 8.
An 8, right 8 down.
Feels not like a high number.
A -1. You're not very brawny. That's so you might want to write -1 next to that.
I feel like you're just yelling numbers at me.
Yeah, I'm just yelling. I'm just yelling. Rolling them again.
Okay,
Hit it.
for just God. 13.
A 13.
Where does that number go?
Yeah, it's a +1. A
To
13
what?
in cunning. The
Jesus
next one down.
H. God.
It's just down the column.
You're just going down the column.
I now know how all of you felt when I was talking about March Madness.
What's the next one?
Daring?
Daring. Roll it.
Okay, I'm a 70. If you take that 0.
You're a 7.
Yeah,
All right.
What's that?
Well, that's actually a 17.
Oh, that rolls as a 10.
You're daring
guys.
as fuck. I'm
daring
you're
AF.
you're a 17. You're a +3.
Let's not forget that.
You're out for blood.
I'm a +3. I needed to be a +3
you're
to drink that Valencia orange
Fucking
shit.
into it.
Yeah. Am I rolling for commitment now?
Yeah.
You listening, babe? Huh? Oh, fuck, I'm only an 8. You not listening, babe?
Is she a
It's
picture
a
of
negative. He's -1 into it.
She's not. She listens on iTunes, so this is perfect. Yeah. She'll never see
What's
it
the next
coming.
one?
Charm.
Babe, you know what that is.
I'm
but
a roll.
it
I'm a
anyway.
roll a 20 here. Just watch
All
me
right.
whip. I'm a 10. Okay. Well,
You're at a 0.
that feels about right.
You're at a
if I'm being
+0.
completely honest. If you asked all of the people I've ever met, I bet they'd be 50-50 on whether or not it was
Yeah,
charming. So that
it's
feels
charm
good.
is a 0.
Yeah.
And what's your last one?
Awareness.
Awareness. Roll it.
Also a 10. Yep.
Also a 10.
At
You're
this
a 0.
point, frankly, that feels like an upgrade.
You're just a brave as fuck.
Yeah.
Magic user.
Yep.
What do you got, producer elf?
All right, I waited to roll until I had some podcast time. Let's go and roll brawn.
All right.
I got 5 in brawn. I'm feeling.
That's a -2.
It's not brawn.
Yeah. Let's see. I have an 8 in cunning. I'm not very cunning either.
You have a -1 in cunning.
Jesus, you should have stayed and rolled a goblin.
Whoa. I'm
Hey,
trying my
a little
best.
goblin racism just
Yeah,
came out
Jesus.
there.
I have a 12.
Oh, wait. I'm using the wrong character sheet. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's your character?
God,
Oh,
you're
okay.
drunk too?
Weird. It's still a -2, -1. It seems to be the same for every character.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, good thing we picked.
Yeah.
Well, I have a 12 in daring.
All right. That is going to be a +1.
Oh, I have a 17 in commitment.
Fucking hell. +3. Well, that makes sense for being a producer elf.
Yeah.
I got some arguments.
Let's see here. I have a 9 in charm.
A 9 in charm. That's
Yeah.
a 0.
Feels high.
Yeah. And I have an 18 in aware. Oh, actually, I think I gave a +1 to my awareness thanks to my elf thing. So can I look at that
You're
again?
at a +5 if that's the case, because you're at a
Fuck.
+4.
Okay.
So yeah, I rolled an 18, so I have a 19 awareness.
Clarification. What number should I be putting in here? The -1 in this box?
Just both.
Okay. Are you sure? Or because this kind of feels like I'm doing my fucking
Welcome
taxes.
to RPG.
Right. It's like, oh, wait a minute. What is my social security number? Am I exempt? Because like right now I'm just. So what numbers matter here?
all of them.
Yeah, in different ways.
All right. Well, this will go well.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm very excited.
Step 3 of 8. We're good. We're booking right along. Fill in your class and concept on your sheet with something cool, like your named level of your chosen class, but add a little extra flair. Eagerly curious prestidigitator or skulking little bastard are examples given. If you can come up with something like you like, name your character at this point. So your class is magic user, obviously.
Duh.
Your concept, what's the name of your character?
All right, so I had a lot of stress about this when you told me this is what we were doing, and I couldn't come up with a good one on my own, so I went to the Wu-Tang name generator.
A solid pick.
Right, to figure out how to name my character, and you type your name in, and then you click enter the Wu-Tang, and it tells you your Wu-Tang name. So my Wu-Tang name is Lazy Assed Knight. So I will be Lazy Assed Knight, the magic user.
All right.
Oh, it's a con. You know, they're like, oh, he's a knight. Well,
Right.
He won't have any ranged attacks, and then you blast him with your fireballs.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's a grift.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, your name, producer Ross, is producer what?
Producer elf name, because when I transferred from goblin to elf, I misunderstood the form. So I just copied it, and when it said name, so I put
So
elf.
the
If the
Adventures
form was
of
any-
Lazy Ass Knight and producer elf name.
Yes.
If the form was anything like these forms, I too would have not understood how to fill that shit in. All right. What other thing do I need
All
to
right,
write?
fourth
I'm
level.
elf named.
Wait,
fourth
wasn't
level.
there something about like determining if I was like a hunchback or greedy? Like, was there?
Yeah, you could give yourself like an adjective
Where do I do that?
before your name.
Well, that seems. Well, I did lazy. So
Well, you could put some commas in
Lazy
there.
knight, the prodigious.
There's no limit to
absurd.
commas.
Right.
You can put it before your adjective.
Pretend you're Faulkner. Just make
Right.
it a long run-on sentence.
I absolutely will do none of that, gentlemen. Thank you. Okay.
Fair enough. So now you need to pick a talent from your class sheet, which is this one that I'm frantically pointing to.
Yep. Well, I got a lot of available talents.
You
According.
can pick one.
Well, I don't know what puppet strings is, but I'm gonna go with that based on the name alone.
Puppet strings it is.
Puppet strings. So by waving your staff, which
You have one of
I
those.
assume is a phallic reference, implement or just your fingers about. This isn't getting less phallic. You can make 1 to 3 small and light inanimate things begin to float about nearby. They will even dance if you hum a tune. If you successfully cast the spell in combat. Wait, this is just like fucking. This is like Mickey Mouse and Fantasia. This is what I've chosen to do.
Well, that's
Make the broom
That's what you picked.
sweep. If you successfully cast the spell in combat, which of course, why wouldn't I if someone's coming out
Yeah.
with a sword, make those leaves dance. It increases your armor by 1 category as if you had a reach weapon until you take damage from a successful attack. I have no fucking clue what the rest of that means. I just know that of all the things that were available to me, like magic missile or sleep spell, maybe
you picked the least effective.
maybe I
of
did
them.
the wrong thing here. So puppet strings it is.
That's what it is. All
Does
right.
that go on my constants?
It goes in your talent.
Sure it does. Talent. Under constant. Okay, I was looking at the medium right box. All right.
You have a
Puppet.
constant. It's somewhere.
Veil touch is my inherent ability.
That's your inherent ability. You have a constant.
I don't
Where
know
is
if
it
that's
at?
true.
It
Where is
says
it at?
actually in the little italics next to the name, like it'll say constant or delayed attack or something like that, or spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is focused spell, usable only once per arena, so it's per arena. Mm-hmm. So that means every time I get into the middle of a fight, only once can I make
Well,
things
every time you're in a
dance.
fight in a setting,
My God.
you could like move rooms.
Yeah.
No,
So what are you doing, Elf?
This will go well.
Your
Animal-
job is elfing.
Yeah.
You majored in elf.
I did, and I had a class.
Are you an elf or you identify as?
I'm an elf. I transferred and everything.
If there were, hypothetically, an
It's a
elf
major.
ban in the country, could you or could you not get in
I
to
could.
LaGuardia?
The album would be self-named, elf-named.
Oh,
Elf
producer Ross got puns.
named.
He got puns.
And
Producer elf
I took
named
a
the
class in fauna diplomacy, so I can make animal friends. I can talk to animals of the forest and some outside the forest. And if I make them my friend, then they can stay with me a day to help out with, fighting bad guys or something.
You may have found a talent less usable than mine. So that's good news for the both of
When
us.
we find a bear and then I tell him to go mug people for me, you'll change your tune.
Well, apparently, when you do that, I can just make the bear dance.
Well,
So-
then, maybe.
Well, you can make creatures dance around the bear.
Yeah.
The bear has his own free will.
there are limits to my dance ability.
Yes.
Okay, well,
you
this-
picked a really shitty.
Depends on
ability.
how well you roll.
How do I
Welcome to RPGs.
how do I quit this game?
You can't. Social obligation. It's the best part. So weapons and arenas sheet. Pick what category your starting weapon is. So look at your starting equipment. What do you got?
A cloak warm enough to sleep in. A water skin. What the fuck is a water skin?
It holds water.
Is that like water
It's
that's
like
been sitting out for a couple days?
canteen,
No,
but
it
it's
holds
made
water
of leather.
in a skin, like
Haven't
a bladder
you
of
seen like
some
a
sort.
Daniel Boone type show?
Yeah.
And they drink water from a thing that
I
they
mean, you're
carry.
not crazy about it.
canteen?
As a germaphobe, you're not wild about
A
it.
water skin?
Just
yeah.
Google it. There's images of it.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
I don't want to Google. That's nightmare fuel.
It's
So
not.
I get a cloak warm enough to sleep in. That's great news. A water skin, some dried food which I can rehydrate with my water skin, a small knife, a few pouches of exotic and weird components. So that's helpful.
That's
Thank
nice,
you.
Yeah.
A scroll case filled with parchments and pens. Oh, good, in case I want to write. I assume they're just all like fucking tax forms. And then a small bound book for notes and some flash powder for impressing people. I'm the
Smoke bomb
I'm the fucking Chris Angel of RPG
or
character.
Gob from Arrested Development.
Mind freak.
I will dazzle the fuck out of you.
All right, no
Bear.
weapons for Spencer then. All right. Sorry, lazy.
Lazy ass knight
Was that your Christian name? Like, is that what mom and dad gave you?
given.
All right, given name. All right, Ross.
Yeah, my parents gave me two things: lazy ass knight name and a water skin. So very caring folks.
Imagine a bladder, but you can carry it around and drink from
Yes,
it.
absolutely.
Yeah. So I have a naturally camouflaging cloak, so I can be a predator, I guess. I have some elven whey bread, which are like Pop Tarts, I imagine. A small sack of nuts and berries,
Duh.
and an exquisite cutting knife, a rune or other heirloom, and a lodestone.
Or other heirloom.
Yeah. Can it be an
All right,
organ?
I guess you don't have a weapon either, so
I have a knife.
I guess either can pick weapons.
Yeah.
So
got a knife.
would you like as a magic user a light weapon, a weapon with some reach, a ranged weapon, a heavy weapon, or a very heavy weapon?
I guess I'm gonna go with a ranged weapon.
All right. What do you want? You want like a? You can describe it however
I
you
want
want.
a staff. I want a staff
All right,
that
you
shoots.
shooting magic
I
shit.
want to shoot magic
All
at
right,
people.
write staff down. It's a ranged weapon.
Do I just get to pick that? Do I just get to write down staff and that's the game?
Yeah, that's it.
The fuck, people.
This is a loosey goosey one.
Is it?
You can write. You get +2.
Where to what? Where
Next
do I
to
do
it,
that?
you get +2 next to the weapon. Right next to the weapon.
Okay, so just next to staff, I write staff +2,
In.
which is not how it
I'm
works.
not done yet.
Or math
you can,
works.
You can write +2
Yep.
in
In
open arenas.
open arenas. Oh, that's good because also in arenas, once per battle, I get to puppet strings things.
Yeah.
So
Really OP.
See, it's all coming together.
Really OP.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? What do you want, Elf?
Let's see here. I guess I will take a sword, which I don't know what category that
you
would.
would.
Like how heavy or long do you want the sword?
Is that what she said?
Look, you can pick light, reach, ranged, heavy, or very heavy. I don't give a fuck what you describe it.
Oh, actually, yeah.
The first time we played this game,
Yeah.
you beat people with the statue of your oppressor.
Yeah, I did. So I'll take a reach weapon. I'll take it. It'll be like I'll take that knife and put it on a 10-foot pole.
Big ass sword.
Yeah.
All right. And that is going to give you +2 when used in hazardous.
Seems like,
arenas.
for consistency purposes, a big ass sword for the lazy assed knight.
With the strength of 5, by the way.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
No, you're not great at wielding it. That's fine.
That's what I asked the bear to do.
We're on part 6, and I feel like this is going to be the segment.
Yeah.
Just character creation. That's fine. Everyone who's played an RPG knows how that goes. Keeping the simple encumbrance rules in mind, pick a type of armor from the armor and healing sheet. I've got that sheet. Don't worry. I'm getting to it. I'm any minute now.
Yeah,
Any minute now, I'm going to get to that armor sheet.
this was a mistake. I feel confident. I feel confident saying that.
Hey, everyone who starts an RPG feels that way.
That's right.
I'm getting to it. I think I passed it. I'm going back.
It's fitting that lazy assed knight has a -1 to commitment. That seems about right.
I mean, that seems like
Commitment
that's how he
takes
got his
effort.
name.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit.
Caleb.
I got shit.
I feel like you're just trolling me now. Like you told me I could have armor.
I mean, I might be.
Did you even have?
I found it. I found it.
My
Armor and
understanding is we
healing.
just get to say a thing that's armor.
Armor and healing.
Right.
All right. You could have no armor, light armor, heavy armor, very heavy armor. You can't have uber armor.
Oh,
it's on
bummer.
a different level.
I wouldn't want Uber armor because they don't support the travel. They don't support me on the travel ban.
Hey-yo.
Get it? Topical political joke. Okay. I would like very heavy armor.
Great. So write your armor class is 14.
Okay. Where's that? Just armor for.
It says armor class.
Armor
it's a
class.
big shield.
It's a big shield.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Write
got
it in there.
You guys are yelling at me like this is intuitive.
Right there.
That I would look for the archaic writing in the middle of all this other shit. This is like graphically designed by like a.
So you have a
6-year-old.
You have a seriously bitchin' set of full plate with spikes optional. Do you want spikes?
What the fuck kind of question is that? Have we not known each other long enough to know that you don't need to ask that?
Do you want a light shield or a heavy shield or no shield?
I've got a staff, which is probably a two-handed weapon. I'm thinking, so
Yeah.
probably no shield.
All right, yeah,
So wait, I get a bitchin' set of plates. That's what I call them.
Plate mail.
yeah. Plate
So
mail.
lazy ass knight with a bitchin' set of plates.
Yeah, it's,
God,
I mean, it's hard for you to walk.
this is depth. Are you listening, Iron Fist creators? This is how you make depth. Bitchin' set of plates.
All right,
Why about that?
producer elf name.
I will have light armor.
Okay, light armor is a
You would.
10.
Okay.
Regular or studded leathers.
Studded.
Yeah, I know what you're into. Chain shirt or a bunch of buckles.
Buckles. Studded leather and
A
buckles.
whole bunch of buckles.
Producer elf name the Buckled.
All right. Note that the starting equipment for your class, this is step 7, on your class sheet, and roll your starting coin and write it in your coin purse.
That sounds not like a real thing. Just stop with that.
If you're the goblin, check the other player's class sheet equipment list and claim stuff like they have.
So what do I roll for my? Oh God!
Roll 1d10. Roll 1d10.
I'm not going to say coin
It's
purse.
a d10.
I'm not going to say that. So
Coin purse. It's your coin purse.
that seems.
It's your clutch.
So what am I getting? Is this just the amount of money I have?
In your clutch, yes.
God, if only we could have. Said
You have all your equipment plus
7.
gold coins
Or
in
your fanny
clutch.
pack. Do you want a fanny pack instead?
No, how would that fit over my spikes?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
He's so spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not a
how many coins
just
do you
have
have?
one.
You're in.
I have one.
You have one in your
I
coin
rolled
purse?
a 1.
Man, Elfin's a hard job.
he's paying off.
I had to
He's paying off
transfer.
those goblin loan
They
debts.
cost extra.
goblin loan.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the best part, and how we're probably going to end the segment
Yeah.
because this has gone on for a bit.
Right.
What is your adventuring goal? What's your what is
Here we are.
what is lazy
Asked.
ass
ASSED.
knight
Asked, not asked.
magic
Asked.
user? What's his goal in life?
So these go in the adventuring goals box. I'm guessing.
Yeah, what's he into?
I think that he would like to be known as a not lazy ass knight. So he wants to show some persistence.
Flip the script.
That's right. That's right. He wants to redeem and recover. It's been a rough road, and some people have labeled him probably appropriately since birth. And he would like to end this whole journey just maybe being known as Ass Knight. So yeah, I guess
He wants to full ass something.
That's right.
Never half ass.
Never half-ass two things when you can whole ass.
He's going to
one
get
thing.
his knight GED.
That's right. That's right. So under adventuring goals, can I just write Ast Knight?
Yeah, Ass Knight. That works.
Right.
That works for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works for Kieran.
I'm
or
trying
not,
to get
but
it
he
to
ain't
work
running the game.
for me.
What do you do in producer elf name?
Well, my limitation was that I'm restless, so I never graduated into being a full elf. I mean, I'm an elf, but I don't have the paper. I don't have the diploma. Right. So I need to finish my thesis.
Your elf thesis.
Which is
Oh man, shit's blowing up.
yeah.
Man. Someone's calling.
Yeah. So my thesis is that because I took that, forest animal diplomacy class, I need to unite all the animals of the forest, or have like animals of the forest conference.
So to be clear,
Yeah.
your adventuring goal
Yeah.
is to have a conference of all of the
Of
animals.
animals.
Oh yeah.
In the forest.
Yeah.
All right, write that shit down.
Yeah.
Like just like a networking event, like get to know you. Or
I
is
haven't
there, like,
I haven't
a
planned it out that
panel-
far.
A panel of speakers.
I'm gonna feel out some. I need to get the
moose.
keynote speaker first. I need a really big speaker to draw the crowds.
Right.
So if I can get the bear or the king of the forest,
Might I suggest
Yeah.
Ast Knight
on a lazy ass
with his
night.
bitchin' set of plates.
All right. To be clear, for those of you that have stuck listening this long, and to be clear, you deserve a goddamn medal. Thank you.
Right.
My job now as the dungeon master
Bum, bum, bum.
is to concoct a narrative in which the lazy ass knight, on his journey to being an ass knight, joins forces with producer elf name
Yes.
to join all of the animals in the forest into an academic conference.
Maybe more of a networking conference. I don't know. We'll
A
feel them out.
networking conference?
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah.
like a get-
What,
like a
is
meet
it
and
more of
greet.
a con?
Yeah.
Where everyone cosplays
Forest
as
con.
themselves?
I don't really like that. I don't really. I'm sorry.
We're in the planning stages.
I'm not going to do all this work
Everything's
just to get a moose like to walk in and be like, nah, I don't know, not today. Like I don't see much going on around here. You know what I mean? Like that feels cheap. So if we're going to do this, I want some presentations. I want
Okay.
some fucking PowerPoints. Okay.
So it's a full blown
It's
academic.
a full blown.
You don't want a moose.
No.
You want the best of
I want
the meese.
the moose.
mooses.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're meese in my
Here's what I'm
universe.
saying. If I'm going to go on
Deal
this
with
journey,
it.
Okay.
We have rational plural rules.
Are there dire moose?
Yes,
Okay.
dire meese.
if I'm going to go on this journey, and
Yeah.
to be clear, all that I get to take with me at the moment is a staff, a bitchin' set of plates, and the
with
ability
spikes?
to puppet things in what I assume is a non-sexual way.
Not at all.
I better get like some fucking information out of the deal. And I
Yeah.
feel like that would be a good conference.
All right, so next time we do a snippet of adventure,
Right.
we now have our heroes, Lazy Ass Knight,
Yeah. Feels not very hero-y.
and producer Elf name,
Producer
Yes.
name.
seeking to redeem the name of Lazy Ass Knight
Right.
from
History.
Ass Knight.
History.
Yeah, history. And to establish the academic conference of forest creatures
Right.
from
So I can graduate.
producer
Well, yeah,
Elf name.
as a former academic-
so you can graduate.
Yeah.
You got to get like a name for that conference. You got to get some credibility for that
Yeah.
conference. You got to get some capital to pay some big name speakers to bring other people
we
to
gotta
the
find
conference.
we gotta find a venue.
We have to
So we
fucking
have a
find venue.
campaign now.
We
The
could just
campaign now is establishing ForestCon,
That's right.
the academic convention of the forest.
Right.
Amongst
CritterCon.
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 We're establishing CritterCon. You gotta, if I can get a name for it
Gotta get a
amongst
name.
the respected outlets
Yep.
and the publications.
Got to farm it
of
out to all the other critter agencies.
Fantasyland.
That's right.
And yeah, no, we I know what to write now.
Right. We'll be using the hashtag CritterCon to track.
Correction, I know what to write now. Once producer Ross sends me the raw audio of this,
Right.
So you remember?
and I remember what I am saying.
Right.
But after that point, the campaign is done.
It's
and we're
rolling.
ready to go.
We're literally rolling dice. Also, side note, it says here in starting equipment, for starting coin, I get to roll 2 d10s.
Oh shit! I fucked that up. Add,
Money, money,
add
money,
2 D10s.
money. Money. Okay, I'm at 11
You
starting
fucking
coin.
full of coin.
Look at that. Watch out.
That's how you get the spiky armor.
Yeah.
Literally 10 times what I
That
have.
you don't have the strength to carry.
I don't think you know how multiplication works now, Ross. Don't you have one?
I majored in elf, not math.
That's true. That's true. So things have totally changed here. Hey, listen, if by the grace of God, either you turned your volume down and have just tuned back in,
Hey, thank you for this.
or you managed to make it this far,
we really owe you at this point.
we would pay you for this, and I have 11 starting coin to do that, which is, as we've learned, 10 times greater than producer elf names 1.